has told the EU it wants the details of negotiations over a giant trade deal with the US to be made public. In a letter to its European partners, Italy says it would help dispel fears about what's going on behind closed doors. Let's have a look at what the TTIP agreement would mean for both sides. Now, the transatlantic trade deal definitely looks tempting on paper. Now, the partnership would allow the removal of trade barriers and regulatory differences which has seen to hinder the growth of the US and EU economies would be more or less washed away. Plus, America and the EU collective GDP would be boosted by $245 billion. But some critics say some parts of the puzzle just don't fit together. They're worried corporations could hijack the interests of taxpayers, passing any losses on to them if anything goes wrong. Investigative journalist John Hillary says it's no accident that the talks are being held in secret.
We've been told that the details of the EU-US trade deal is completely secret. I mean, they've put a 30-year ban on all the key documents that we would like to see. Well, the first reason for the secrecy is because the European Commission and the US trade representative, they know that if people really found out about what was going on in these negotiations, they would be up in arms. There is already outrage across the whole of Europe at what we've already learned about the TTIP, the trade negotiation deals. So if people really could see line by line what is being negotiated away behind closed doors, then there'd be revolution in the street. For example, in Germany, there's a very, very high awareness of TTIP, of these new negotiations, and people, by and large, are very, very opposed to it. The latest poll that we have seen suggests that 55% of people in Germany are against TTIP, these new negotiations.
Right, people across Europe have been protesting over the last month about this deal. In Belgium, police dispersed the crowds using water cannons, and in Berlin, activists staged a performance by lying on the ground with banners saying Europe might be for sale, but we're not. And last month saw hundreds marching in London too against the planned ratification of the pact, saying it will harm everything from workers' rights to the environment. I'm sure you've noticed